Hi everybody, this is our beautiful room and I love my room. It's so comfortable. This little angel is about to sleep. She's hugging her doggy. What did you name the doggy, Lily?
Doggy,
The name of the
I
doggy is
think Rosie.
Rosie?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a girl. The doggy is a girl and her name is Rosie. Okay. What about the duck?
Duck when I think chirp chirp. Chirp chirp.
Chirp chirp.
Yeah,
Can
chirp
you?
chirp.
Okay. Chirp chirp. Can you hug your eye? I mean, hug your eyes. Close your eyes and hug your cute thighs and go to sleep.
Ty, look how Ty is Rosie.
Rosie. Okay. So Lily got a new toy. Every day she gets stuffies, and this new stuffy, the doggy, she named Rosie. Oh guys, let me go back to the main. Okay, so when I was little girl, I used to tell stories to my cousins and children, family members, and everybody loved my stories. Before children slept, I used to tell them stories. Now I tell these stories to Lily and she loves my stories. She tells me, Mom, every night she goes, hey Mom, can you tell me a story before I sleep? And I do tell her a story every night before she sleeps. So my stories, I used to write it down in quotes, poems, stories, a lot of stuff I used to have and write. And a lot of people telling me you should write children's stories book. I don't, because I have a lot of imagination and everything you imagine is the reality, and this imagination are like out of this world, magical stuff that kids love to hear, magical things, and it's like imaginary. It's real. Whatever you can imagine, it's real. And I used to, so Natalie, my older daughter, she used to write a lot of stories. Everything that I used to do, my older daughter, she gets it from me. In our genetics, in my family, we all have talents. We are musicians and writers. All of my family members, it's if you are not a musician, you are a writer. If you are not a writer, you are a musician. Everybody talented, everyone. And when I was at school, my literature used to be really good. I was doing really good at reading, writing, um, and all the time I was reading books. I was going deep inside those books. It was so good for me. When I was reading, I was in a different world, out of this world, and I didn't want to be in this world. So I used to read all these books that I had to come out and go in a different world. So I was reading and it was giving me a lot of creativities to create my own stories, my own poems, quotes, children books and stuff. I had a lot of writings. These criminals in New Jersey, they destroyed my stuff, but I'm gonna talk about that later. Right now, I have to tell Lily about story about Lily in case you ever wonder in the busy of our days exactly how you are loved by me. I think you will be amazed how much I love you, Lily, and how much the bunny loves you, and how much the doggy Rosie, right? The Rosie loves you, and how much the sun and the moon, they love you, and they know that you are a star. The moon loves you because the moon knows you are a star, that you used to be next to the moon, and sometimes the stars, they fall, and they fall down and they come to this world, and from here we have things to do before we go back to becoming our star forms again and hug the moon and be next to the moon. Lily, I love you. First thing, wide awake, and nighttime sleepy too, and every minute in between. I love all the ways of you. Lily, I love you storytelling tales to friends all gathered round and make believing on your stage in costume, cape, and crown, Lily. So I love these stories and I love reading stuff for Lily. We go to Whenever I get a chance, usually I'm very busy. Whenever we get the chance, we go to the Barnes and Nobles and we read books. Lily, I love you. Underneath the sea and side by side on land, I love you. Riding piggyback and walking hand in hand. And you are the moon, you are the star, you are the sun, you are the sky, you are the galaxy, you are everything. My beautiful Lily. Lily, I love you, grumpy and upset, excited, sassy maid. I love you, cartwheel, joyful, and under blanket sad. If you go under blanket sad. Lily, Lily, I love you, far away from home and cozy close to me. I love you, quiet in your thoughts and singing loud with glee. Lily, I love you, playing peekaboo and swinging feet to sky. I love you, face up in the sun, watching clouds go by. Lily, I love you, covered in the snow and splashing in the rain. I love you, mighty, mountain strong and achy, sick with pain. Achy, ache. Lily, I love you, moody, mischievous, bending rules your way, because my love is longer still than any longest day. Oh, Lily, I love you at the age you are, and every year you grow into more the special someone I forever want to know. Lily, top to bottom, inside through, you are the certain of my days. Lily, Lily, no need to ever wonder more. I love you always. And guys, a lot of people telling me to publish children's book. Lily, draw a picture of your friends and family that you love. Always, always, and always. Lily, Lily. Lily, no need to ever wonder more. I love you always. Guys, so I did wrote children's books, not under my name. It's hidden for my safety and protection, but I'm gonna continue doing that. That was I was gifted again since my childhood to write books for children, stories, as I have magical stories to tell. Last time I was telling Lily stories about these colorful ladybugs, how they drink rainbow juice, how they light up with fireflies, all these imaginary stories that children love. So is Lily. When I tell her these stories, she's about to sleep. She's all about to sleep and she loves the stories that I tell her, and I create that. Every time I create these stories, the thing is that I forget to record it. Okay, so next time, every time I create stories, Lily, I'm gonna record my stories because I forget. Because if I do not record these stories, I forget. So I will record them, and then after that, I will write it down, and then we will publish these stories. I'm gonna tell you a story about the lost book. The book. One day, Lily goes to the library, and this beautiful book approaches Lily and asks her, "Can you please read me?" This is my imagination right now. Lily picks up the book, reads one page, and puts the book back and goes away without looking back. The book is crying, Lily, Lily, please read me. I want you to read me from the start to finish. Don't stop. Please read me. But Lily says, oh, book, I'm busy. I'm going to play with my friends. Go ask the rabbit to read you. And the book is crying, running outside of the library, going to the rabbit and the bunny. Can you please read me? I want somebody to read me. Lily didn't want to read me because she's busy playing with her friends. And the rabbit picks up the book and goes making some silly noises. The book said, what kind of reading is that? I didn't understand anything. So I'm gonna go to the cat and I'm gonna ask the cat to read me. So the book is crying and going and going. Then the book found the cat. And then the book asks the cat to read him. Please, can you read me? The book said to the cat. The cat picks up the book and goes, meow, 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 meow. And the book is crying. Oh my goodness, the book is saying, what kind of reading is that? I'm gonna go to find the doggy who can read me. The book is crying and walking on the street, going to find the doggy who can read it. And the book finds the dog. The book tells the dog, please read me because Lily is very busy playing with her friends. The cat is saying meow. The little what is it called? Bunny saying chi chi chi. Nobody can read me. Can you please read me? And the dog picks up the book and goes woof woof. Woof, 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 woof. The book is, oh my God, nobody can read me. And the book is crying and going to find somebody to read it. On the way, he finds the cow. The book is asking the cow, can you please read me? Lily didn't read me because she was playing. And then the cat said meow. The dog said woof, woof. The bunny said chi, chi, chi. Can you please read me? So the cow grabs the book and goes, moo, moo, moo. The book starts crying again. Oh no, nobody wants to read me and nobody can read me. Only Lily can. But Lily is very, very busy playing with her friends. So the book is going crying, and on the way the book meets the rooster, and the book is asking the rooster, can you please read me? Lily is busy. The dog is saying woof woof, the cat is saying meow, the cow is saying moo, and all these animals, they cannot read me. So the rooster grabs the book and goes, she's sleeping, guys, and my story is a little bit unorganized because I'm just creating in my head. When it's organized, it's gonna go in the right way. You know exactly what I'm about to do with that story at the end. So at the end of this story, as Lily is sleeping, I'm gonna tell you the end of this story. The book is going to get reunited with Lily, and when the book gets reunited with Lily, Lily reads the book from start to end, and the book is happy again. I will tell you the rest of the story when that book is complete, but right now Lily is sleeping. And every time I have to tell her story again, I have to organize my stories, record it, write it down, organize, and then print it, and then it's gonna go be published again. When I was little, all my life, that's my gift, to write poems, quotes, stories for children, just stories, and also religious. I used to write religious poems and quotes about Jesus and everything biblical. It was destroyed by these criminals. I was gifted with reading, writing, singing. I'm like gifted with everything from jealousy, envy. They destroyed all of my um, books, writings, poems, quotes, stories. And in my family, we are all poets, uh, authors, writers, and most of my family members are all professional musicians. They are all musicians, and I am also. I used to sing in the college. Used to sing everywhere, and because of my reading skills, the superintendent used to take me to high schools to read for high school students, and then they used to take me in the office where I used to my handwriting is so perfect and my reading was so excellent. Is still they used to take me to the office, and all these documents I used to put it down in my handwriting instead of doing printing. They do have printers, but they gave me to do the names in order, alphabetical, everything in the documents. It was written with my hands, by my handwriting in the documents. Imagine, government documents, I used to do handwriting because of my excellent handwritings. So these criminals from jealousy and envy, and they did so much harm to me and to my daughter, to my children. My daughter Natalie, at school also, she was always first honor student, and I have all of this documentation in New Jersey. I have my documents, first honor student, and Natalie got those genetics from me. In my family, everybody's educated, talented, very intelligent. My family, super intelligent people. My uncle is the creator, and oh my god, his creativity. My other uncles are musicians, super intelligent people, creative. So what Natalie used to write a lot of stuff. Her stories were excellent. I lost her stuff where also her stuff, they destroyed all of our quotes, poems, our writings. Natalie wrote a lot of amazing stories. I remember him out of this world, better than mine. And then Natalie graduated as a first honor student every year, couple months in a row. 4 times a year she was a first honor student. Excellent musician, piano. I will post one of her pianos, Sabre Dance, one of the hardest, number one piano player, multiple language. She knows multiple languages, piano, excellent math, reading, spelling bee, first honor student, behavior, excellent. All her grades are 100. She graduated her school, excellent, first honor student, super, extremely intelligent. They are from jealousy. They did a lot of harm to her, from envy, jealousy, because they are not like that. They can't be. Everything they have is a fraud. Everything we have is the reality. They try to copy us, so what they do, they go copy things from fraud. And I was going to school and learning of psychology in New Jersey. I did graduate as a psychologist and as a therapist psychologist, and I got my license. They destroyed this stuff and they didn't let me to participate in getting in, because myself, mostly I was doing psychology from my own experiences with this. I had to deal with a lot of psychopaths, and when dealing with a lot of psychopaths from my own experience is everything. I already know psychology, and I was dealing with this type of sick people, and I learned psychology, and I know why they are like that, the way they are. So they destroyed that, and I do have a lot of education background, and I'm also intelligent and talented in so many ways. But at this time, I don't want to practice psychology because that's gonna give me that's gonna trigger me and give me a lot of I can't heal with that, because I don't want to deal with people who have not mental illnesses, but who are born with, who are psychopaths and narcissistic, higher level or not. Do you know higher level of narcissism is a psychopath? Higher level of narcissism is psychopath, and I've dealt with this type of psychopaths most of my entire life. And if I wanted, I can't do psychology anymore. That's not the case, but I have some things in my mind that I want to do and help people. I can help people for free. I don't want to take the psychology degree as my job, for making money on that. No, I don't want to do that, because it's gonna be a full-time job. I don't want to do that. I just want to help people for free. I usually love to help people for free, but that's not what I want to do. Okay, my plans, I'm not gonna share at this time what my plans are, because it's secret, hidden. And everything I used to do, this Amy Arakelian used to copy me. So everything, I cut my hair, she would cut the same style. I highlight my hair, she would highlight the same style. Everything I dress, she dressed. She tried to look like me, but she couldn't, because she doesn't have my looks and my talent, my abilities, my intelligence, and my light. She cannot have. Everything she's doing is fake, fraud. It's a copy. She's not natural. Nothing is natural about her. Everything she's faking as a Christian therapist. It's not a truth. She's not a Christian and she's not a therapist. It's all a fraud. Her certifications, as I mentioned before, it's all a fraud. There are a lot of fraud going on, especially when it comes to theology degree. Wow, my ear is ringing. And they say when you feel that ringing, it means some conversation is happening behind your back. And I believe that's true. I'm not being superstitious. It's the reality, actually. I tested those things and they are real. So from jealousy, she tried to look like me, and she's putting so much makeup on her eyes to make her eyes big, bringing close, because her eyes are very far from her nose, which is also a London professor and the doctor and the best-selling author diagnosed her with multiple diseases and psychopath. She called her schizophrenic, delusional psychopath with other mental illnesses. Again, mental illness is different. Being born as a psychopath is different. It genetics. It comes from her grandmother to her mom, goes to her other sisters. They are all the same. Psycho, and that jealousy, envy, hate, they destroy families. Oh my gosh, I started with a story and now it goes to the reality of what's happening, what has happened to me. But I'm telling you how I end up with these sick people. And this London doctor is telling me, you should publish a book, you will become famous, publish your book, whatever they did to you. To be honest, it's not about fame. I don't want to publish that book. It's my story, whatever happened to me, okay? That story may help people. That story it's not about being famous. What is being famous? What are these famous people? They are just people, ordinary people. But when you are chosen, you are already extraordinary. You are not ordinary. You are already famous in the God, not on this earth, but you are famous in all over universe, galaxy. You are famous. Yeah, all these spirits and everybody knows about you. They know that you are chosen. Why do I know that I was chosen? Because I have special abilities to feel people and to see things that other people can see. You see in this one video there are a lot of subjects, so much going on in here. I started with storytelling and I end up coming at the end of telling what's happening. When I used to sit around people multiple times, I know that I have chosen to come here on this earth. My mission is to be defending children and women, specifically children. Around certain people, God and the universe is showing me that people have done. I have heard stories that when people die, they go to hell. In the hell and in the heaven, when you see each other, you know each other's story. You know what that person has done. Once you are in the spirit form, not out of flesh, you can see what that person has done on earth. So as I don't believe that hell exists, I still don't believe there is a hell and hell is realistic. Hell is on this earth, and I don't heaven, hell, everything is in here. It depends. And I don't believe in hell. I may be wrong. Sometimes I'm thinking, but but when you are in the spiritual form, you can see what other people have done. Let's say if your spirit comes out of your body, you are out of body experience. I have had that experience, okay? I will tell you the story how I have had out of body experience. So when your spirit comes out, your spirit can see things. Let's say my spirit meets another spirit, we see each other and we know what we have done. Nothing stays secret in the spirit world, okay? Here people, they can do things, get away with it, it can stay secret, but once we die in the other life, no, you can't keep secrets. Either hell exists or no. I know that when the spirits meet each other, they see each other. What has that person done in the past? What is he thinking? What's he's gonna do? Everything is showing, like you're sitting and watching TV. So when I was around certain people, God, the universe, told me that this person has done this and this and this. It's like I was in the spirit form, not in the flesh, and I could see that person has done so much damage. I'm like, oh my God, I feel so upset, and I start feeling anger towards that person and that righteous indignation. I'm like, hey God, this person, I can't, don't show me anymore, because when I say these things, it makes me like I want to murder this criminal, a pedophile. But the spirit was showing me these things because that spirit was telling me this is what's happening, and probably wanted me to help that specific person. And I tried, and I did, in my case, multiple times. This is God. This is not guys, this is not a delusion, and I'm not schizophrenic, I'm not delusional. I was never diagnosed with these things. Again, this spirit, it's real. A lot of times God, the universe, is showing through people, and I can feel the energy. I was around a woman where I felt that horrible, creepy energy. I start shivering. I'm like, what is this? There is something in here. And the spirit showed me towards that person, and I could see inside of her eyes. I saw her eyes, reptile eyes. Oh my goodness. And I'm like, I don't believe in demons. This person is a demon already. There are no other demons. This person is a demon. We are angels and demons. Remember, we are gods, and it's us. It's we. So I saw her eyes, reptile eyes. And all that night I couldn't sleep. And then the spirit showed me that woman has done so much horror. And again, I have seen these things a lot, and I have seen supernatural things a lot. And again, as I told you, a lot of times I said, guys, I will bring evidences too, because a lot of these people who read cards and they tell you your future and they don't have any evidence. Once they show you some evidences, you can believe these people. Once they come, they tell you this and that without small evidence. No, I do have evidences and I'm showing you these evidences. And I will remember there was a time that the spirit was speaking to me through the ladybug. Most of the time, multiple times, ladybug, butterfly, snowflakes, rainbows, and I have a lot of evidences on my phone. And these are my people, these are my loved ones who died. They are coming, talking to me through the birds, ladybugs. Okay, these are my loved ones. And I even see, as I told you, I have seen heart shapes in my home, thousands of hearts everywhere, and number 37 all the time. This is a realistic spiritual world. It's real. And when we die, our body dies, we don't die, our spirit travels. And I do believe in reincarnation too. I don't think we just die and go hell or heaven. It doesn't happen. We are being reborn over and over again. This is how we are programmed. And there are other earths, there are other worlds, more than one. It's not just Earth. There are thousands of Earths and thousands of millions of galaxies, and it's too much. It's not in our. We cannot understand that much. So again, there was a time when the spirit showed me that these traffickers were sexually abusing my daughter and introducing her into porn. And this keeps repeating in my dreams, and then I see vision, like I am awake, and then I can hear the spirit is telling me this is happening, but I'm ignoring that because I didn't want to just face the truth. I'm like, no, this is not happening, this is not true, I'm not feeling good, this is demonic, this is the devil, this is not. No, it wasn't the devil. He was doing that, and many times I have seen him torturing my daughter. But he was also exploiting us, and these are criminals. Not only him, is Ainyara, Kellyan, and all these gangs in USA. So when the spirit showed me these multiple times, the pornography stuff, then I remember they did the same thing to me, introducing me into porn. I'm like grown-up girl, I would say 20, 21, 22 years old, but I still don't understand what porn is. He's showing me these things, I'm looking up. I didn't get what that is. Even though he's sexually abusing me, he's raping me, they are raping me, torturing me, but I'm still don't understand what porn is. How innocent, imagine how naive. So they did the same thing to my daughter, and other abuse. One time my daughter was so traumatized, her face was so pale. I remember under her eye was black, dark, her face was pale. Oh my god, I will never forget that face. And she's acting out of her character. She was very strange, being everywhere, like scared, and her eyes, her face, her behavior wasn't. I know my child, she wasn't behaving like my child. She was like some. I thought she's. Oh my goodness, the horrible things that they did to her, exploiting and torturing her. They are psychopaths. These people are sick. And imagine me, angel, innocent, gullible, vulnerable, naive child, living with psychopaths, sick people. Sick. His entire family is sick. This Harut Orion, his nieces, his sister, his mother, they are all psycho. And in their genetics, psychopath, extremely sick. Imagine a pedophile is always a psychopath, and they are all pedophiles, female, male, doesn't matter. You see, his entire family. These people are born in Syria, Lebanon, Iraq, Turkey. They are born. I heard he was born in Syria. They moved to Lebanon, Iran, so many places, but they come from Middle East. And these people have some Turkic background, and they are mentally ill. They are sick people. And I'm like, And when I saw him sexually abusing her, now this time I see in my eyes and them, not only him, this Enya Rakelian sexually abusing me, my children, exploiting us. And I'm like, I don't even need to see anything from the spirits showing me. I already see in the physical form, I see in the flesh, they are already doing that. I can see it from my eyes. I don't need the spirits or God or the universe tell me what they are doing. And there was another time when the universe told me that I had some kind of a Buddha statue in my home. So I had this small statue given to me by a girl. They were exploiting her too. So this girl, she gave me this Buddha statue, and I kept it, and I threw it somewhere with my jewelry somewhere, and I forgot about it, never used it. It wasn't anything. It was ugly stuff. You can't even use it. So I threw it somewhere with my jewelry. One night I woke up, the spirit is telling me there is this thing, it's cursed and it's bringing bad luck. You have to get rid of it. I'm like, oh my goodness, I want to sleep. Just leave me alone. What are you saying? It's just a metal small statue. No, the spirit keeps repeating that. You have to get rid of it. You have to get rid of it. So what I did, I woke up. That little statue was gold, actually, Buddha gold statue. What I did, I took it to the jewelry man. I sold it. I told him, melt it. I said, don't sell it like that. Melt it, create something new. It's cursed. He's trying to believe, and then he's telling me you are super, it's not, there is no such thing as curse and things like that. I said, yes, it is. Melt it and then create something else. I'm not superstitious. So then I took that money that he gave me, and then I took that money, I gave it outside to a woman who was homeless. It was around $200 something. I didn't use that money. I took that money and gave it to a homeless woman. I thought if I use that money, it's not good for me, but I can give it to somebody else. So there are more of these stories, thousands of stories like this. This is my real stories telling you, people, before you sleep. I hope you can sleep good. But other things, this Buddha thing was really creepy too. It's more than that. I can tell you more stories. But the reality, my story, everything that I'm telling you is the reality, and whatever these criminals they did to me. My life purpose is to never give up, and I wonder if some of you could help me with how to catch this. If you have an idea, smart ideas, like a very unique way of how to catch these criminals. They must be in the prison. Not it has to be mental institution kind of prison, because they are psychopaths. And psychopaths, pedophiles, they deserve to be in a different prison, not just regular prison where the drug addicts go or drug dealers go. Because drug dealers, drug addicts, this is nothing compared. Raping children and women, rape is the worst crime that can happen. But I don't want to make this story too long, because this is too much going on in here. The beginning is different. While she was sleeping, I asked, every time I talk about something, it goes and connects back with my past, which is also my past is my present. We never say, hey, it's your past, move on. I can't, because my past is always connected to my present. I do have my child that's in my past, and it's connecting to my present. And my child is living with these criminals who keep her there by fraud, threats, deception, coercion. These are traffickers. They use tactics, methods, tricks, frauds in so many ways, keeping children, as I told you in my previous videos, that I can create more videos and tell you how exactly these child traffickers keep children and women stuck and continuously torturing them, not only sexually but physically, mentally, verbally, psychologically, financially, in so many ways of tricks and cheating, stealing, killing, destroying. This is my purpose in life. They say a narrow road. I wish it wasn't the narrow road. But then suffering is powerful and suffering is beautiful. I've realized that I became so powerful and so strong. I'm like, wow, suffering is powerful. If I didn't have my children, I wouldn't worry about anything. But I have my children, I worry about them, not about me. I worry about them so much in this world that I see all these things are happening every day. All these things like I used to ignore before. I'm like, hey, I'm in my delusional world with this pink, beautiful place. Everything is pink and beautiful, and I used to ignore all the red flags because I'm so naive. And I just didn't want to see the reality because I just wanted to see the good in people, ignoring the red flags to see the good in people. But they were torturing me. I'm still seeing them as angelic beings, and I'm treating them like they are kings and queens, which they are evil criminals. Like the same way they put Jesus on the cross, and Jesus was, Father, forgive them because they don't know what they are doing. I was doing that all the time. Hey, I was forgiving them, and I'm like, I love these people. They torture me, and I'm loving these people who are torturing me. Until today, I love them. There are times where I feel so much compassion, and I'm just like, these people, they need love. All that love that I gave them, they didn't change. They didn't heal their trauma. These type of evil people, they have some type of a trauma, demonic, probably they say demonic trauma, but I would say it's generational trauma that comes from their mothers, and they inherit that, and they just want to ruin other people's life because they are jealous of other people, because they see other people happy. Our light, we are happy people. They are jealous of everything, and they want to destroy us because they're evil. That inside of them, they are just evil people. They are the demons. There are no demons. I believe evil people are demons, and they just want to destroy the innocent. They wanna, I mean, I it's I don't know what to say. How can these evil people be existing? If the rapture was real, I would ask God to rapture evil people and leave good people here. We would be together doing good things. Please just rapture evil people. Don't rapture good people. Earth is beautiful. We can make it heaven. Which is, I believe, Earth is going to be heaven one day. Once God is going to rapture these evil people. Take these evil people away, God. Oh goodness, today is a long conversation, and I'm about to sleep tomorrow. Once Lily slept, I am able to talk about serious things. I never talk next to her about these things. And she's sleeping. I don't think she can hear me. Do you think sleeping people can hear conversations? I don't think so. Sometimes we can have dreams. But then, guys, I will tell you, oh my goodness, I'm thinking every time I think of something, it reminds me of something, my past, and the conversation is changing. Everything reminds me of what they did to me. Wow. But guys, you have a good night if you are in California. I will talk to you soon.